so nervous. The breakup was it's taken me like 2.5 hours. Good morning everyone, welcome to another weekly vlog. I'm so happy to vlog this week, to be honest. I feel like I've taken a couple of weeks off filming. I've had a lot of life changes, guys. Your girl is single. My life circumstances have just changed a lot over the last couple of weeks. So yeah, your girlie is thriving, to be honest. So I've got a lot going on at the moment, but I really wanted to take you along this week with me because we're up to loads of exciting bits this week. I'm running Manchester Half Marathon on Sunday. I could shit myself. I am so nervous. I'm so scared, but I'm really, really excited. So I wanted to film this week to not only document that, but also just my general work schedule at the moment. I'm really trying to just keep busy, keep, seeing people, looking after myself, working really hard. I'm just trying to do the most at the moment. So it's Monday, it's 10 o'clock. I've been awake since like 7:30. I've been waking up really early because at the minute I'm sleeping on the sofa, given life circumstances. I'm getting through loads of quick ticks this morning, so I thought that it'd be a good time to start the weekly vlog. So what's new? I've got loads and loads to do. So I've basically spent this morning editing and sending final images to 2 clients whose deadlines are today. Both of them were on a super quick turnaround for new launches. So I've basically just woken up really early to get the edits sent over to them now. So I'm just working on that. Got contracts and invoices to send. I've got inquiry proposals to send. I've got parcels to do, invoices to send, things to organise, just loads of like emails and admin basically. But today is also my first fundraiser event today. To be honest, it's been kind of like a fail, and I feel like a lot of people probably wouldn't speak about this online, but I don't really get embarrassed about stuff like this. I think it's just one of those. I am launching some fundraiser photo shoots to raise money for Alzheimer's research for a cure, because obviously I'm running Berlin Marathon with them in September, so I have to raise £1,200 for the marathon, which is all really cool and really exciting. And one of the ways in which I thought I could fundraise was by offering photo shoots to obviously like empower women, models, brands, business owners, anyone interested can, pay a small fee, do a photo shoot with me, get loads of gorgeous pics as a result. And yeah, I had 5 spaces going today. I had a makeup artist involved and everything. 3 spaces technically were confirmed and 2 people pulled out yesterday, which is really shit. And if those people are watching this, then I don't know, I feel a bit let down, to be honest. And it's really frustrating because I've had to then let down the makeup artist, which is so sad because Ashley, who was going to do the makeup, was 1, super excited, and 2, she was completely volunteering her time, her skills and her products to do glam. She was completely doing it voluntary to help raise the money. And I just had to say to Ashley last night, like, I'm so sorry, but people have pulled out. I don't think it's fair for you to come in when you're not going to get what you want out of it. So it's been a bit shit, but what can you do? I have 2 more fundraiser dates for May, which are looking a bit more hopeful, so that's good. Yeah, we live and we learn. I am still going to try and raise as much money as possible, and hopefully these fundraiser shoots will just snowball and grow. Yeah, so I have one girlie coming in today, my friend Liv, who is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous girlie. Yeah, we're going to shoot together. That is at 1:45. But I really want to get to the studio for like 11:30, 12ish, because I think I'll tell you guys when I get to the studio, but basically I've had an ant infestation, which is horrific. So I bought ant powder at the weekend, so I need to go in, kill the ants, and then shoot with Liv. Got loads of photos to take today too, and then I have a hot Pilates class at 6. So that is kind of dictating my time today because I'm really trying to book in some fitness classes, get myself out of my comfort zone, but also just feeling really good and fresh in myself. But I've been talking for 5 minutes, so I'm gonna love you and leave you. I'm gonna time lapse you whilst I do some laptopy stuff. Aim to get to the studio for like 11:30, 12ish. To 12. I've just got dressed. I'm just getting ready to leave, even though my phone has like no battery, which is great. Right. I think I've got everything. I've got you, which is my vlogging camera. Did I need to bring anything else? Don't want to say I did. I've got my gym bag as well, which has running shorts in it. What's in my running bag? Running shorts, chafe balm, Pilates shorts, an extra top, my running shoes, my Pilates socks. Might take a towel actually. I feel like that's a good idea with hot Pilates. Gorgeous. Let's go. Right, I'm in the studio and I'm very happy because, like I mentioned before, I had a mini ant infestation last week, which was just horrific. So So I ended up ordering a bunch of stuff on Amazon, like ant powder and stuff. But turns out my lovely landlord, technically, has already put down the ant powder and cleaned up for me, which is so, so lovely. So I'm so, so pleased about that, because that is one less job I have to do, which is really good. Now I'm just setting up the studio because my friend Liv is coming at 1:45. I'm just going to get the studio ready for her shoot. And then whilst I wait for Liv, I'm going to get on with some like other product photos. But we're replenishing the background, so I thought it'd be a good time to turn on the camera and show you all.
It's all good.
It's all good. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, let's get a baddie. Okay, Diva. Good. Do you want more? You wouldn't believe the afternoon I've had with this camera. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I think the last video was me shooting with Liv, and I tried to film an update after the shoot with Liv on my camera, and my camera just froze. And I've only just got it back working. I don't even know how I fixed it. I've just pushed a bunch of buttons and held them down for long periods of time. And I've been panicking thinking I'm gonna have to buy a new vlogging camera. But for some miracle, you're here and you're functioning, which is gorgeous news. So hello, I'm so sorry I haven't updated you. As I've just explained, it's not really my fault, I'll be honest. I'm just not a tech wizard, if you will. The shoot with Liv was gorgeous. Liv and I are just... oh, she's just amazing, and she's just great energy. We've both been through a lot this year. We've both been through some breakups and stuff, so I'm so lucky to have her, and she's always great vibes, and she is gorgeous in front of camera. So we shot some gorgeous little pics. I don't know if they will be edited by the time this video is up, but I might insert a couple if I can. So yeah, I shot with Liv. I had my baked oats for lunch, got a bit of work done, and see my granddad, and then I went to a hot Pilates class, which was so, so good, so intense. I was dripping with sweat by the end of it, and then I did a little 3k jog around the block afterwards, just to, funnily enough, cool down. I felt so like sweaty and like dripping with sweat after the class that I was like, I've got an easy run to do. It should have been 5k. I only ended up doing 3 because I just couldn't be bothered lapping the route again, and I was tired. But yeah, it was nice just to cool down, to be honest. A nice little 20-minute jog. So yeah, and then I've come home, I've showered, I've got my pajamas on. I've literally just scoffed my dinner because I was so hungry. I had some mince and sweet potato and cottage cheese for dinner, and I've put a wash on, just been sat doing some little bits of admin, and that's how I'm going to spend my evening, really. I feel so tired, if I'm being completely honest. Oh my god, guys, I need to tell you about this TV show. I watched, what's it called? It's called $1 Million Secret. You have to watch it. If you like The Traitors, you will love $1 Million Secret on Netflix. It's basically about like a group of like 10, 12 people. One of them's the millionaire, and then you have to try and figure out who the millionaire is. There's loads of clues. There's like is it called The Treasure Room? I don't remember. Yeah, really, really good show. Very, very similar to Traitors. So if you like Traitors, you will love that show, and highly, highly, highly recommend. It was a really good watch. I binged over like a couple of days. But no guys, that's how I'm going to spend my evening. Happy Monday. I will probably pick you up in the morning. Tomorrow is going to be a full day in the studio. I have a sudden urge to deep clean and reorganise the whole space. So we're going to do that tomorrow along with some product photos. We're in for a busy day tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, I will speak to you then. Right everyone, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Currently 20 past 11. God, the day is flying. Plan for today, I'm actually gonna reorganise the studio as much as physically possible today. I sent a bunch of emails out to clients yesterday just confirming what to do with future products and stuff, because if you can see behind me, I have all product all stacked up down here, and then it's overflowing into my actual workspace like here. So it's becoming a bit of a nightmare. I emailed around yesterday, and I'm basically just going to organise as much as I can today. Get rid of stuff I don't need. I'm literally going to whack a bunch of music on and just get cracking because we need to make a move. So let's go. Right guys, it's now 2 o'clock. I actually filmed nothing of me cleaning the studio. 1, because I thought it was really boring, and 2, I was moving around so much that I just thought I'm not actually going to capture anything decent here. Let me show you before I sit down and have my lunch. You're probably going to think it's no different fine, but I've gotten rid of so much. It's just so much better. My brain is clearer, which is really good. But if I show you, spin you around. Ooh. There we go. So this is still like my shit show. Guys, how did we know I had this many clothes? Like, look at all the clothes here. It's all to be listed on Vinted. Some of it already is and hasn't sold, so I need to delete it and re-upload it. We have loads of spare cardboard boxes everywhere. This is all client products, but it's been organised, so all my Osmo stuff's there. That is all one brand stuff. These are all labelled with whose brands they are. This is all one brand. More stuff. This is getting collected Monday, which is great. These are stuff to be packaged and taken to the post office. And then round here, another job for me next week is to clear up and organise all my props here and here, because these are some props that need to go away too. But in the meantime, these are like current projects I've been working on, regular clients, current stuff. Basically all been organised, and I feel so much better for it, but it did take me forever. It's taken me like 2.5 hours. And the best bit, which, sorry, my camera's had an absolute meltdown. The best bit is this box, which you have as soon as you walk into the studio. This basically contains all the stuff that I've been allowed to keep from previous shoots or to donate. So basically I replenish this as much or as often as I can. Clients who come to the studio or anyone who is local is welcome to come and take whatever they like. And yeah, we've got a whole mix in there. We've got literally anything from food to hair masks to fake tan to face masks, lashes, all sorts. So yeah, if you ever book in a shoot with me in person, you can have free reign at the goodie bag. It's 2 o'clock. I'm absolutely ravenous, so I'm gonna eat my lunch. I've got tuna bagels here, which I'm gonna scran on, and then I think I'm gonna do some photos or just do some admin. I've got Yaz coming in at 6:30 for a shoot, so I've got a little while till then, so I'm probably gonna do some photos and stuff in the meantime. Guys, I'm not even messing. I've hit an exhaustion wall, if you will. I think I'm so burnt out this week, just with life. I don't know the order in which I'm doing my YouTube videos in, but if I haven't already mentioned, by the time this video goes up, me and my ex-boyfriend split up last week. It's a really good thing that it's happened, and I'm really pleased that the breakup was amicable. And yeah, but no matter like how amicable the breakup is, it's still like emotionally taxing, and I think that's just why I feel so exhausted right now. Obviously I'm also not sleeping in my usual bed, in my usual setup, so I'm not sleeping very well at the moment. My work's not stopped. Obviously I've been going through that. I have a lot going on with my family at the moment as well, and I'm just exhausted and I don't know what to do with myself. It's 4:15. I've literally sat here for an hour and done naff all, and then I've just gone and sat on the beanbag for an hour and done naff all. I'm not too sure what to do because I have got shoots and stuff that need doing. Friday. I've not vlogged for a few days. I've not vlogged Wednesday or Thursday, mainly because, I mean, Wednesday was a bit of a family day. I had my sister-in-law's birthday and I just spent some like quality time with family. You guys know I don't film my family at all, just for privacy and for their own sake really. And yesterday I ran around like a headless chicken catching up with all my besties. I went for lunch with my bestie Penny, and then I went for dinner with my bestie Ella, and I just had a day of chatting and having a great time and really amazing food too. So it's been a gorgeous few days. I just haven't fancied picking up the camera, to be honest. I feel like a lot of my vlogs are predominantly work so associated anyway, so we're gonna keep it that way. I'm back in the studio. It's currently 5 to 1. I've been here for about an hour or so, just working away. I did a bunch of laptopy bits this morning, emails, editing, you name it, I was probably doing it. I stayed up really late last night as well. I stayed up till about 1 AM editing, so I'm a bit tired, but it's fine. I've got a full day of shoots today. I've got so much to do, so we're gonna get cracking. But I just thought I'd say hello because obviously it's Friday and I haven't filmed for a few days, so hi. I'm also wearing the most rogue outfit of my life. You guys know how much I love these Adidas track pants. They're like the ugliest things ever. They're navy with like lime green stripes. They're actually my dad's from back in the day. They're so comfy. They're like a size large and they're just like the comfiest thing ever. I've then literally got like a Primark blue bra on and a white vest on top. No, I didn't think about it when I put it on my body, but it's a bit of a slobbish day if you ask me, because I've just got loads of photos to take, so it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I've already done my first shoot because I had to film a stop motion for a client, and now I'm going to move on to shoot number 2, which is for one of my regulars at Keratin Revolution. We're kind of going to do some texture focused shot, and then I'm going to finish off my Icy Bear shoot because I'm waiting for my cocktail maker to arrive from Amazon. Amazon so that I can finish the icy bear photos. But obviously I'm going to take you guys behind the scenes, so yeah, enjoy. My shake has just arrived from Amazon. So I've done my second shoot of the day. It was kind of like a play around kind of shoot. What I've completely forgotten about was the fact that this is obviously like reflective. The whole thing is reflective. So I'm gonna have a joyous time photographing that. Can't wait. I've just had a parcel arrive as well. Put you here so you can see. It's a huge, ginormous parcel. This is for one of my clients, Osmo. So I'm not going to get everything out just because I'm shooting it next week. So I might do a deep dive. Currently 3:30. I want to be done by 4:30. Right guys, haven't seen you in a hot minute. Didn't realise how red and sweaty I am. Look how gross that is. I'm so red. So it's currently 7:45. I've literally just done my last run before the half marathon on Sunday. So it's Friday today. Obviously I know most people do like a shakeout run the day before they do a half, but I just think I would be too fatigued if I did a shakeout run tomorrow and then to run a half marathon on Sunday. So I thought I'd get out and do a quick little run this evening. That explains why I'm hot and sweaty. But no, that felt really good. I feel really happy after that now. I'm gonna have some electrolytes in a minute. I completely forgot that I was filming, obviously, the half marathon this weekend. So I was like, I need to talk about some running. So yeah, I haven't ran a lot this week. I literally did a 3K after hot Pilates on Monday. I did a tempo run on Wednesday in the gym. That was 5K. And then I've just done 4K. So realistically, I've ran 12K this week. But obviously I'm doing a half marathon on Sunday. But yeah, I'm really nervous. Kind of excited, but like really nervous as well because I've never ran this far in my life. I've done a race before, like with, you know, crowds like cheering, but it was kind of crickets last time. I literally did a 10K a year and a half ago on New Year's Eve. It wasn't like a proper race, if you will, or at least it didn't feel like it, whereas this is obviously in Manchester. It's one of the busiest running events of the year, so I'm just a bit scared. I also don't run with people, so it's going to be really interesting. I literally do all my runs on my own, so hopefully that's going to like spur me on a lot as well. My bestie Penny's coming a bit later on in the day to watch me finish the race, but I am travelling down there on my own first thing Sunday morning because, oh my god, so can you believe Lime Street station in Liverpool doesn't open till 8 AM on a Sunday? I have to be in Manchester, obviously like entering the start line at 8 AM. My wave doesn't set off till 20 to 9, but I do have to be there at 8, and the first train from Liverpool to Manchester on Sunday is at 8. So that was screwed. So I'm actually driving to Manchester on Sunday, which wasn't first option, but it's the only option. Gonna run a half and then I have to drive home. But I'm really grateful because my parents have booked me in for a roast dinner with them Sunday night, so that's gonna be wonderful. Yeah, I've got out my running outfit. I will show you tomorrow when I'm like packing up my stuff. I need to go to the shops tomorrow and get safety pins, a pack of tissues, and some blister plasters. I think that's everything I need to buy. And it's also supposed to be 23 degrees, so it's going to be like hot and sweaty. I'm going to jump in the shower, have my yogurt bowl, and it's going to be an evening of editing for me. Good evening guys. Please excuse this awful angle. Welcome to my wardrobe at the moment. I've been the world's worst vlogger, and you know what, I've got such a mental block around vlogging right now that I think to vlog and I just don't want to. So I'm so sorry because this is a really eventful weekend, obviously, because I'm doing my half marathon, and that is why I've remembered to turn on the camera, because Grace in a couple of weeks, months, years time is going to want to look back at this. So it's currently 22 minutes past 9 Saturday night. What have I done today? I did my shakeout run last night, which you will have seen, I think, and then this morning I woke up, I'll take you through my food. I've had 2 poached eggs, 2 slices of bacon, 2 slices of toast for breakfast. I've then had my southern fried chicken pasta from Tesco as a meal deal, which we all know I am so deeply in love with. I had that with a yogurt, a pack of Skips, chips, a flapjack and some Lucozade. That was my lunch. And I've come home and had chicken pasta again, but this was like a spicy Nando's chicken pasta vibe. And I've just had a bowl of ice cream. I don't know if you'd call it carb loading. Carb loading seems like a bit of a stretch. I've just eaten a lot, and I've eaten a lot more than I normally would. So let's pray my stomach is in good condition tomorrow. To be honest, that is all I've done, is eat. I've been to spend some time with my mum and dad and my granddad, and I've come home. I've just got a bunch of work done. I just need distraction today. I need distraction. I need things to take me off my mind about the fact that I'm running a half marathon tomorrow. But I thought I would take you through me prepping for tomorrow, obviously. So I'm staring at all the stuff I've got out, and I need to make sure I've got everything. Most importantly being my bib. Whoop whoop. So I'm number 35941. The outfit I'm 99.9% sure I'm wearing. Monoactive soft motion shorts. I've pretty much done majority of my long runs in these. Just really enjoy them. They're really high compression, which maybe isn't the best for running, but I just find them really good to run in. They're a really good length. They don't ride up. They literally stay put. Super buttery soft, nice and comfortable. These are what I feel most confident running in tomorrow because I've worn them the most. And got this little Lululemon Align bra that I picked up from Cheshire Oaks the other week. It's supposed to be like 23 degrees tomorrow, so obviously I'm just gonna wear as little as possible. I just think that is my comfiest bet, to be honest. So have I showed you guys my running glasses? I ordered these off Amazon the other day, and I can't decide if I should keep them or not because it's given a bit too much, if you ask me. Yeah. So if anyone asks why I'm not running with running glasses on tomorrow, this is why. Because I'm really undecided as to whether I look ridiculous or not. I've got my custom Just a Milkman's Daughter cap that I'm going to wear. If anyone knows anything about my running journey, it's that I blister like a bitch. So 2 pairs of socks it is. I'm going to start with these ones because I've been wearing these recently and they really get on with my feet. Sounds gross. They really get on with my feet. They do the trick, team. They do the trick. So I think I'm going to wear these, but I'm going to pack a long sock as well. Then we move on to the running vest. Now, running vest is from TikTok shop if anyone cares. No, I'm not an expert whatsoever, so yes, my running gear is from TikTok, but that is fine. So I went to Home Bargain today and I got tissues, which no one told me I'd need for a half marathon. However, I've been warned plenty that the Portaloos don't have toilet roll. Pack of tissues it is. I've also bought blister plasters just because I can't think of anything worse than running. I can feel a blister brewing. I'm just going to bring them because obviously after I run as well, I'm going to be in Manchester, probably rolling around for a few hours. So I'm just going to pack them. I have this, which is like a mini high residue anti-friction stick because although the Monoactive shorts don't chafe me, I'm just really conscious that it's going to be really sweaty. If I'm going to chafe on any day of the year, it's probably tomorrow. So this is from Amazon. Safety pins, oh my god, I had a nightmare trying to find safety pins today. Turns out I had them at home all along. In my front pocket I have a gel. I need to get another one actually. I've not tried a lot of gels in my time. Out of all of them, this is the one I like the most. I've got 2 gels. In this pocket will be my car key, headphones. Can't think of anything else I'm gonna need. I carry my phone when I run, which I think is kind of controversial. I just like it in my hand when I zoom. Phone case on it, which has a little pop socket, my bobby. Stick my finger in there and run. So I have that. Packed as much as my brain's gonna let me for right now. So, I'm gonna love you and leave you all. Yeah, I will see you all in the morning. I'm so scared. Happy half marathon day. It's currently 6:15. I need to get going in like 15 minutes. I'm so nervous. I've got my handbag and my bag of stuff. I'm just about to try and eat a bowl of porridge. I've got all my race day stuff. I'm so nervous. I barely got any sleep last night. it's now the next day. I just thought I'd come on here and wrap up yesterday's or last week's weekly vlog. Obviously, I will have inserted all of my half marathon footage. I did film all on my phone because I was doing like TikToks and stuff at the same time. So trying to do TikTok format as well as YouTube format is really difficult. So I will have inserted the TikTok footage previously. But like, guys, I had the best day ever. I had genuinely one of the best days of my life yesterday, and I'm so stinking proud of myself. Like, I had a ball. I didn't think I would enjoy the half marathon as much as I did. I absolutely loved it. I genuinely can't recommend it enough to people. The Great Manchester Run, they've already announced next year's date. I would highly, highly, highly recommend signing up. There was a 10k and I did the half marathon. But genuinely had a ball. The crowd was amazing. I've literally never ran with people properly before. The environment was just incredible. I was so nervous. So nervous. I was literally all on my own. My bestie met me at the finish line afterwards, but I was literally set off, parked up, got there. I literally did the whole thing on my own. And I'm so proud of myself. Like, it was the most amazing experience. Like, genuinely, I loved it. And my body is paying for it today. I feel a bit sore. I'm very kind of tender in my legs and my back and shoulders. But I genuinely wouldn't trade it for the world. It was the most amazing experience. I did a half marathon, guys, which feels really insane to say and so surreal because I feel like I've waited so long for that to happen. But wow, like, I really did that. She really did that. I'm gonna love you and leave you. I hope you enjoyed. I don't know how much footage I've got from the week, to be honest, because I feel like a lot of it I was checked out of. I am getting back into the YouTube swing of things. I'm gonna have a lot more content coming very soon. I'm literally ending this video to go and film a deep dive on a photo shoot. Expect a lot of content from me and a lot more thoughtful content as well. Not just weekly vlogs, but also a lot of photography content, a lot of more focused videos. So yeah, hope you all have a gorgeous day, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.